the celebration of a love, true love, that was meant to be. In front of us stand two souls who have journeyed through their lives and by great good fortune have found each other. And as they are here to say yes to one another in their marriage vows, you are here as family to say yes to what you see in their relationship, that they are deeply, truly, madly in love, that they were meant to be together, and that we know they will always be together in a most happy way. So the love and support that you have given to Matt and Liz has carried them through to this magical moment. And of course, kids learn how to love from their family of origin. They also learn how to fight with their siblings. And the love that we have received from parents and grandparents is what we pass on to one another and also to the next generations. I'm going to invite Matt's mom to come forward, Renee, if you would, and you're going to do a reading for us. And I'm going to say you could read from right there, unless you want to take my spot. Jody, do you have a preference?
I'm maybe in between you, but nice.
Yeah, okay. Over here. Yep, there. The man steps out of the way. He's good at this. I'm going to take Renee's spot. Yeah.
So, the art of marriage. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created in the art of marriage. So you two artists, this is big responsibility on you two. The little things are the big ones. It's never being too old to hold hands, as your dad and I would attest to. Okay. It's remembering to say I love you at least once a day, at least once a day. It never is going to sleep angry, and it is at no time taking the other for granted. That's a big one. It's having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. I think you guys have shown us that you're pretty in tune to that. It's standing together, facing the world. It's forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, once in a while maybe, but in the spirit of joy. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It's cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. That's really important. Laugh a lot, guys. It's having the capacity to forgive and to forget. It's giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It's finding room for the things of the spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It's establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. Those are really good words, you guys. It's not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. Okay? Words of wisdom for both of you.
Thank you. You're a good reader. Are you a teacher?
No.
She used to be.
Yeah.
Used to be, yeah.
So I've been invited to being an elder, and possessing a wee bit of wisdom, maybe, and maybe not. I've been invited to just riff on that reading a wee bit, and I want to use as a springboard the last sentence, that happiness in marriage comes not just from marrying the right partner, but from being the right partner, okay? So this is going to be some advice for me in my relationship, you guys in your relationships, and maybe even for you, although you're probably distracted by other things right now. But the idea is that first we find the right partner, then we marry the right partner, and then comes the hard part. We always have to be the right partner, okay? And so the challenge is to be the best that we can be and see the best in your partner, because obviously there's a few flaws and defects in everybody, right? There are things that except in this case, right? So we encourage one another to grow into the very best human beings that we can be. And thus, having to be the right partner, that means there is still growth to come in the future. There are challenges in the future. And although you guys have been on a journey and this might seem like the destination, the wedding, the ceremony, the party, the dinner, the plane has landed, you're here, you're married, you have the documentation. This is just the taking off, right? Into the great grand adventure of unconditional love as your foundation. And that's what will make you happy in marriage and ensure the happily ever after. So happiness in marriage comes not just from finding and marrying the right partner, but you guys are going to be the perfect partners for each other. We can see that, and we invite you, we encourage you to continue to grow deeply in love. The best is yet to come. All right. So, of course, the future is unknown to any of us. It's like the weather, right? So, right? But your love for each other and your commitment to the promises you're going to make to one another today will help you through whatever the years may bring. So, Matt and Liz, because it is your intention to share with each other all the happiness plus the wee small challenges that the coming years will bring, I invite you now to join yourselves to each other as husband and wife. This is the moment when Liz gives up her bouquet, and the two of you join hands, and I get out of the way. You two are going to join hands, right? And we're going to ask you these all-important questions. You're going to be tempted to look at me, but no, just look at the beautiful, the handsome person in front of you. So Matt, in front of these family members, all of these witnesses, do you take Liz to be your wife, to share all that you are with her and all that you'll become? Do you promise to love and honor her every day of your life? Please answer, I do.
I do.
And will you also promise to seek much love and great happiness together, supporting her, comforting her, while remaining faithful all of your days upon this earth? Please answer, I will.
I will.
And Liz, do you take this good man, this tall man, Matt, to be your husband, to share all that you are with him and all that you'll become in front of these family, these friends? Do you promise to love and honor him every day of your life? Please answer, I do. And will you also promise to seek much love and great happiness together, supporting him, comforting him, while remaining faithful all of your days upon this earth? Please answer, I will. So my understanding is you're going to do the traditional vows, right? Yeah. Okay, so please repeat after me. Matt, you're going first. Okay. And if you choke up, we will just pause while you regain your composure.
Thank you.
Please repeat after me. I, Matt, take you, Liz,
I, Matt, take you, Liz,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poor,
for richer, for
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Now, Liz, your turn to say the same words. I, Liz, take you, Matt, to be my husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, as long as we both shall live. All right. Now I think Alec has the rings. I forgot to ask that earlier. Do you want to come up with them, please? And I think I'm going to take them out of that box. Can you open it for me? There we go. One. I'll take that one. Thank you. You can return to your spot. Good job. Perfect. So just a few words about the symbolism of the wedding ring, which is, of course, without beginning or ending, with no point of weakness. The perfect circle of the wedding ring is a symbol of the eternal qualities of true love. And the rings exchanged here today will always carry within them the words of love, the promises of commitment made by bride to groom and groom to bride. And these rings will be made precious not by any price tag, right? Doesn't matter whether they cost $85 or $8,500. They will be made precious by the love with which they are worn, by the true love with which they are worn. So these rings will come to symbolize the vows that this man and this woman have exchanged today. May this couple be blessed as they wear their wedding rings, that they may live in peace and happiness throughout their married lives. So Matt, you've got to figure out which ring you're going to give.
Okay.
To Liz. And repeat these words after me as you place that ring on her finger. Liz, I give you this ring
Liz, I give you this ring
as a sign of my love
as a sign of my love
and faithfulness
and faithfulness
with all that I am
with all that I am
and all that I have.
and all that I have.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
There we go. You can help it on.
Slide it
My
down.
fingers are swollen.
Later on, I think you might want to switch the order of rings around, right? And right now, so Liz, please repeat these words after me. Place that ring on your groom's finger, and Matt, you can help the ring on if you have to. Matt, I give you this ring as a sign of my love and faithfulness with all that I am and all that I have. With this ring, I thee wed. Is it on?
Yep, it's on.
Now that Matt and Liz have joined themselves to each other by their promises of love, by the exchange of vows, the joining of hands, the giving and receiving of wedding rings, by the power vested in me by the province of Alberta, I pronounce to all the world, family, friends, heaven, earth, that this man and woman are now husband and wife. Matt, you may now kiss your bride. May the happiness you share with your family and your friends on this wedding day travel with you through all years ahead. May every day be as beautiful as this day. You are surrounded by. We're not going to have the signing. I think we will stay right here to do that. The order of signing will be bride and then groom and then witness from the bride's side and then witness from the groom's side. That's what we're going to do. And I'm not sure what Oslo's going to do with the sign. A mighty paw print? Exactly. Do you want to hold it for one another?
Oh yeah, great, thank you.
And you don't need the bouquet in here yet.
No,
Just gets in the way.
So
maybe if.